fight tooth and nail for and you refuse to give up? Is it integrity, trust, truth, freedom? What's that one value that you must have in your life? Just think about that for a second. And while you're thinking, I'm going to share my top 5 core values. And I hope that after today, you'll go home and identify your top 5 core values as well. But before I do that, and while you're thinking, just what you know a little bit about me, what would you say is highly important to Catrice Jackson? What kind of value do you think is important to me? Maybe even in my top 5. Anybody want to guess? Authenticity. Why would you say that? Because I got this mohawk going on.
You're trying to help people find themselves in their brand, but you do that.
Absolutely. And I'm glad that you said that one because authenticity is my #1 core value. I will fight you to the end if you tell me that I cannot be who I want to be, that I cannot do what I want to do, and I cannot be a professional speaker or corporate woman and show up with this mohawk, right? Because there's a lot of times where this isn't acceptable in the corporate world or in the business world. But you know what? I said I'm going to do the damn thing, whatever I want to do, how I want to do it, and people either accept that or they don't. And I'm okay with either choice they make. So authenticity, yes, is my #1 core value. And so you can see how I have communicated that to you without even telling you. So who else likes authenticity? Who believes in that? Raise your hand. Okay, so if my #1 core value is authenticity, I'm going to attract people who have that value too. They're going to see it and they're going to say, yes, she's authentic. I like her. I want to be a part of that. And that's a very powerful thing to communicate. So as you're thinking, well, what was one of the values that you came up with? Anybody want to share? Yes.
Honesty.
Honesty. Why is that so important?
Well, probably going way back to childhood. If I lied about anything, I got spanked twice. Once for whatever I did that I wasn't supposed to do, and the second one for lying about it. So it's ingrained in me.
Absolutely. So it's very important for you to have people who are upfront and just kind of tell the truth. So I want you to start thinking about what are your top 5 core values as the brand of you, and how can you begin to directly and indirectly communicate that so that people really can get a sense of your brand. Now you look up here and I talk about sensory branding. So a lot of the work that I do with people is help them create a 3D brand. Not this flat brand that's blah, 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 and has no pizzazz or no flavor or anything like that to it. But how can you show up in the world 3D? And that doesn't mean being aggressive or flamboyant or overbearing. That just means letting people really experience who you really are from all kinds of angles. So this platform, the Silver Surfer, we all come in on it. And you ride into it into the boardroom. You ride into it at a networking event. And you come in with this brand. And I think that it's okay that you come in on that platform with the ability to showcase your strengths and skills, to make your mark, to say, I am a valuable asset. I have value, I'm important. And those of you who are working in corporate America or for organizations, there's a reason why certain people get those jobs. There's a reason why people get promoted. There's a reason why people get picked to be on teams and they're recognized.